Deacon, throw it down the line, like quick.
Sally Shipard, commentator. How does that sound?
Oh, there's a ring to it, isn't there? I enjoyed the experience. With these things you can't really rehearse. Felt very, very vulnerable at times, but I mean, it was an experience in itself. And I'm not complaining being able to commentate or even chat about my mates out there playing for Australia.
What was that like, picking apart, I guess, the game with your friends?
Picking apart the game full stop. I need to watch more football, basically, if I want to commentate. Being out there on the pitch is just so different. It's the exact same game, but honestly, watching it from afar and having to talk about it in like that kind of expert sort of commentary way, it was a really difficult thing and a very hard sort of space for me to find. But I mean, it was pretty cool, like chatting about it and knowing that those girls out there I have such a sort of a close friendship with.
In terms of the games itself, what were your thoughts?
Again, even. Bordering on New Zealand perhaps should have scored and taken the game away, and it's such a shame that it had to be determined by penalties. It's a fantastic way to win, awful way to lose. And, of course I should be going for Australia today, but if I was to put my commentary hat on, I would have loved New Zealand to score and take the game away.
Now, Wilco, tell us really, what's it like to work with him?
Ishi prepared me for a lot of arm grabs. Didn't really get much of that. So I'm like, have I developed a complex? Maybe. I'm not sure. But he was good. Like, I think he really helped me through the experience because I was flying by the seat of my pants for half of it. And the fact that he just like kept on yapping away, and he knows his stuff. He does a lot of research in the lead up to these games. And yeah, he's certainly someone that I could learn a lot off if this opportunity were to present in the future.
Now, what's going through your head as you're waiting for your chance to step in?
What am I going to say? What am I going to say and how am I going to end it? Because it's really important not to just like start speaking and then just kind of fade out, which I did a few times. And the boys afterwards, they're like, yeah, you've got to be a little bit more positive in how you end. And I'm like, yeah, because I just kind of fade when I didn't know what I was saying or had nothing else to share. Yeah, it was tough. And this all feels so raw because I've just lived it. So I'm actually feeling like a lot of that emotion's coming out in answering these questions just now.
Now, truthfully, were you tempted to shout man on or space or time?
I think I may have mumbled, Deacon, throw it down the line, like quick. That was probably the only time where I actually felt, sort of had to remind myself I'm not actually out on the pitch.
Now, about yourself, how's your recovery going?
Yeah, good. It's slow but progressive. Aiming for the W League. So I'm up in Brisbane at the moment, being looked after very well by the QAS program, and they're under the impression and are very aware of my intentions to return back down here to Canberra in a couple of months' time, and they're really just supporting me through the journey to be a Matilda again, and I couldn't ask for anything more. They're positive, they've instilled a certain level of belief in me, and I'm just so committed to get back out there and play football again and just enjoy myself.